Hello, I am Dory with Chalk Couture. Prairie Scraps is my blog. It's www.prairiescraps.blogspot.com. And I actually am doing some Chalk Couture today, and I'm not perfect. I did the transfer and it smeared a little bit here, so I'm just correcting it with a little wet Q-tip. I have heard from other consultants that you can actually use a Swisser, which will go right in there. But I haven't been able to find it in our Walmart, so I'm gonna have to keep looking. Anyway, they're a little more pointed Q-tip, I guess, so they can get into these little places. But anyway, Chalk Couture is a water-based chalk, and I've got this big, I'm sorry for the awkward angle, but I have this big mailbox that I painted yesterday using 2X Rust-Oleum spray paint. It's a satin and it's called Seaside, and I just covered the whole thing. It was kind of an old mailbox I found at a thrift sale, and I think last year, maybe 2 years, I guess it was 2 years ago, because last year we had COVID, right? So anyway, I've been wanting to do something with it. I've had it sitting by my back door. Sometimes I shove my garden tools in there, and sometimes I use it for drop off and pick up for my piano students. It worked really well by my studio door for this last year during COVID when I needed things put off. I thought I saw one more place where it was kind of a little bit of a mess. So anyway, so these are reusable silk transfers that I put on here. And I put the welcome, and as you can see, this is a little bit of a bumpy mailbox. And so I did get some boo-boos, and the nice thing is you could do exactly what I'm doing. You could do a little bit of water and some Q-tips and clean it up really easily. The other thing too is this is an older transfer. It's a welcome, and then it had 2 sizes of welcome. This is the smaller size, and I was debating, should I use the smaller or the bigger, but I really like the bigger one, so I'm just gonna use it. And it is the chalk pastes are washable. So there is potential for this to actually come off with time, especially because this is just gonna be outside, and I'm not going to seal it because I would like to be able to change it out maybe. I don't know. I can't make up my mind if this is what I'm gonna do or not. But this is a start. So, and I've also started with the vintage truck, the base down here in a coral, and this is bright white up here for the welcome. And then the next layer that I'm going to do is going to be, I think I'm just gonna do it matching and put the truck over the top. And this is always the most difficult thing about the truck, is to get it lined up exactly right, because this puts the lines on. So this is a silk transfer, and this, they say they can be reused like 7 times, and then even after that, you can use it like a, oh, what do you call those things? Like a stencil if you wanted. And I'm just making sure that this goes down nice and firm in those spots where the silk is showing through, so you could kind of see a little bit of that orange. I think you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. I guess I can't go bigger. All right, and then I'm just making sure like all those spots are nice and smooth down there, because I don't want it leaking out, and I don't want to do a lot of corrections on this truck. This particular truck, I love this transfer. I've made lots of crafts with it. I love doing them on boards and just different colors. I've got a buffalo plaid that I put underneath it at Christmas time, and there's little things you can put in the back of the truck. And like I said, Chalk Couture says you can use these like up to 7 times. I would say this is at least at 12 to 15 uses so far, and it's still sticking very well, especially on this metal. And I love it. I put this particular truck on saws. So here we go. We're gonna just go ahead and use the white, and I'm gonna use it liberally because I don't want it to dry up too much. Maybe I do it wrong, I don't know. The nice thing about it is there's really no right or wrong. You can just erase it if you don't like it, wash it off. You can just, it comes off very easily. See if we can get some more in here. Okay, kind of want to put it on thick the first time and then come back and take it all off because it takes a little bit to get even coverage. I have done this in the past. I use these for, whoops, there's some transfer up here. And the trucks always sell whatever I put them on, chalkboards, boards, whatever. The vintage truck always sells. I also have a vintage camper that sells pretty good as well too. So I've used this like lots of times and definitely made my money back. And the first time I did chalk couture, I actually did it just because I wanted it for my crafts and I didn't want to tell anybody about it. But now I'm kind of over that. It's fun. I've been in direct sales for a long time and I started wondering why in the world am I doing a different company that I'm not so as excited about. I love to craft and this is sort of like my relaxation. So there, I've smoothed it off. I don't want to get any of the lines in there. I may, but it's fine. All right, so here we go. We're gonna take that off and you can see, you wanna pull from the middle. Hopefully we hit the truck. It's been a long time since I've done the truck and you can see there are places where my truck is kind of goobered because this is just not a great transfer. It's kind of an old, overused one. Oh, look at the top of that truck is not, I didn't even get that. That makes me upset. Kind of a perfectionist. I like it to look just right. So I might try. Don't do what I do. Just make sure you cover all the spaces. It kind of gets messier if you try to fix it. Okay, I actually got that fixed pretty good, I think. I'll be right back. Just stay with me. Sorry, I got to get this in a pan of water. Okay, so there we go. I think that truck is really cute on that it was seafoam, seaside was the color. And then I'm gonna do some fixing, I think. See if I can get it fixed. I'm not great at this. So anyway, guess that's a good thing. And I'm too cheap to, like I said, I ordered a new one recently. This one's the biggest, I think. I'm just going to rub really lightly to try to get that off of there. I don't know if I'm going to use a dry side on it. I don't know. Not my best truck. But it's outside, and like I said, I might... I can change it out if I want, if I don't like it after a while. For now, it might actually come off in the rain. I'm not really sure. I've heard that people leave them outside without being sealed. I do not plan on sealing this whatsoever. Ooh, this one really goobered bad there. I don't know. Not my favorite. Anyway, it won't be very clear right here. I don't know if I can even get it off. Ooh, look at me. I'm like making a mess here. I got it all over my desk. I guess that's the good thing about it is that you can get it off with just wiping it off, little water and whatnot. I may have made bigger mess than I can fix. Let's put it that way. I don't know. I'm just going really gently with this. I don't know. I'm really not great at fixing things. I don't have a huge amount of patience. So anyway, that is my truck, and I will be working a little bit more on that. As you can see, I did a real smudge job down there by the tire. It's not looking too bad, actually. If I can have some patience with it, maybe. I'll keep working on it. I promise you I'll make it a little better. Watch my Facebook site. It's Prairie Scraps Chalkin' on Facebook. And so you can see Let's see if that'll help. So you can see my end result. See if I fix it, or maybe I'll just erase it. Who knows? I'm kind of a perfectionist. Some people kind of like I could take some sandpaper and just sandpaper it off. We'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is probably the messiest I've ever made a truck, and mostly because that wasn't down, and it's a rough surface right there. Actually, there was some numbers there. All right, so that's my welcome truck. You can kind of see it. I'm sorry for the bigness of it. Ooh, I don't want to get it stuck here. That's what it looks like on the side of my mailbox that I painted this last week. And good thing this is all removable, because I got it everywhere on my nice desk. This is like the biggest, most awkward thing you've ever seen. Somebody suggested that I put an S on here. So I'm gonna try to do that in the front. And I don't have the letters from any of the different alphabets that they have. So I'm gonna try to steal this S. Because our last name starts with S. And put that on here. Try to center it, just the S. Ooh, this is off of the Vintage Truck add-on. This is the spring summer one, and it has eggs. You can do all kinds of Easter bunny things and eggs and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm just gonna be trying to get this, just the S on here. Good thing I caught that I hadn't transferred that. Okay, so we did the truck. Do I do coral? I think so. I'm gonna try coral on this one. Just the S is what I'm shooting for. Ooh, that is getting kind of a hard crustiness to it. And we're gonna try to put this on here. I'm gonna have to put, the great thing about the chalks is I was gonna show you, this is one of my old ones, if it hardens up, you can put a little water on there and keep mixing it and it'll come back. So even if it completely dries up, you can still use your chalks. It's pretty amazing stuff, actually. All right, so I'm gonna smooth it out, get off the extras, put it back in so I can use it later. And we'll try to pull this off with just the S. Ooh, really slow. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's also pulling off my paint, these transfers. So they're so sticky, even after using them. And then I was trying to decide if I would do some extra little doohickeys on here with the S. Let's see what I got. Where did they go? I had a bunch of things pulled out. And now all I can find is that rose. They're back here. The nice thing about these transfers is because they're reusable, you can like use different things from different sets and put them together. I had thought about using some of these. These are from, it's called You Are Enough. It was a last year. We have a monthly club where you can get transfers monthly with 3 different, this one's kind of nice, but I think it won't go. I like to have it mimic. I don't think I can get that to mimic. So I may just stick with, where is it? Shoot, there it is. I have these 2 little doohickeys. These actually came in my kit. I think I might do that because they're echoing. And these I've used before, but this is pretty sticky on this metal. So you might want to fuzz it off, which means, you know, put it on a towel, or we have a fuzzing towel. And I'm going to put this on here like that. And like I said, I like to leave a little corner up, but you have to make sure you get all of that down so that you don't get any goobers on it like I did on my truck. That one's actually kind of going a little loose on me. And I'm gonna try to measure this out here to put it even. I don't know. It looks crooked, but I can't tell. There's squiggles, right? It's okay. All right, so this one, got a little piece of hair in there. All right, the little white. Easy peasy, so quick and easy to make something look fun for my entryway. All right, and I apologize for not showing you that first part of that truck. I actually was trying to, whoops, I just cross-contaminated. All right, so I got white in the coral and coral in the white. Nice job of me, and then I just smudged. When you go to take it off, make sure you don't have any on your fingers like I just did, but goes to show you that anybody could do this. I tend to be on the crafty side, but I'm also very messy. And so the reason I really, really like this process, the chalk couture, is because it makes my projects look professional without having to, I am just never ending white here. I don't know where it's all coming from, but it's all over my fingers. That's one thing you want to make sure. I'll have to take it off in a bit, but okay, come on off. Like I said, I try to leave a little bit up, and you just want to go slowly, especially if you think it's dried a little bit, so it doesn't peel it off. But that looks so nice, so cute. And then, all right, good idea, Becky. She gave me the idea to use the S, and I didn't, like I said, I kind of made it up. I didn't have the S, but the great thing about the transfers is you don't have to like use the same transfer for it. You can cross use the transfers from whatever package you want. So these little doohickeys, I've used these a lot because they came in my original kit a year ago. So I just watch in some of the kits, like whenever you get them, there's like a whole bunch of little pieces, and I try to like use them across the way. So anyway, isn't that the cutest thing? Like I said, if you want to support my small business, it's www.chalkcouture.com and my name, Dory, after the / or you can look me up as a consultant, Dory, D-O-R-I. This is Prairie Scraps. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Make sure you comment and like, and we will see you soon. Any of your comments help out. So please, please, please ask any questions. That's my cute, huge mailbox. Sorry for the angle, but it's huge. All right, see you soon.